Hello, 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 everyone. We shall get this started today, this little new thing that I'm going to try. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. Hello, 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 everyone. There we go. All right. We shall see. We shall see if this even goes out. I'm doing it really early in the morning. So people, hopefully some people will be up. Others maybe not so much. That's okay too. It's really early on the West Coast. I understand that. I'm trying a new format. I want to figure a few things out. And so I thought early would be a good time to do that. So we are going to be doing video editing and Q&A, chatting and answering questions today. And hopefully this will be something that I can do in the future. We shall see. I'm using some new software, Streamlabs, to tackle the back end of what we are doing. And so there may be a couple of bugs, a couple of things that that I have to work out. But you know what? That's okay. That is A-okay. Q&A, chatting and answering. What's going on, Jim? Kentos. Cristobal, how is everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful morning. I know it's extremely early. I am trying to, however, figure out. Let's see here. Let's refresh this here. Because see, Streamlabs says it's going to help me manage everything, but apparently it's not. Good morning, Willie. How are you today? Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully everyone's doing well. I wasn't expecting a whole bunch of people to come by. This is going to be a new format that I do. Going to be a Q&A session with me. You can ask anything you want to ask about YouTube, podcasting, online business, entrepreneurship, technology. I like to talk about all of that good, fun stuff. So I'm actually going to change that to live chat right here. Let's go ahead and go here. Let's remove that there. All right, and I am going to pop the chat out so I can see what is happening. Cantos, going to the cinema later. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. I have not watched Venom. I might see it. I'm not quite sure. All right, so basically, what's up, Beanie? How are you, man? I figured this might be a good time for you. Maybe I was incorrect in assuming that, but I thought maybe when I was starting this stream, I was like, you know what, Beanie, this may be a perfect time for him to hop on and see what's going on. All right, I'm gonna go here and let's see here. Boom, I'm gonna move that over to the desktop. Hopefully, you guys can see everything that I'm doing. I don't know why Streamlabs. It's so weird. It should It should be pulling up on my Streamlabs here. I'm using Streamlabs OBS to test it out. That's not what I wanted to do, for sure. Why do I have to reload my cameras all the time on OBS? Why do I have to reload my cameras all the time on OBS? I'm not sure. It just depends on, like, do you have a... Are you running a webcam, I guess, is what you're saying, to pull up, like, the what you see here, like myself on video? Are you pulling that up? Like, is that kind of what you're doing? You have multiple webcams you're trying to refresh? I'm not sure. LPT guy, hey, Dusty, love your content. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I literally thought there'd be like 5 people here. There's already 15 people here. That's really cool. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate that. Just today, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be editing my my video for today for my channel, and it's a rather longer video. And I thought, why not get on live stream? And I had another creator that I watched do this, and it was really fun. And so I'm going to try out different times, and you know, depending on the cadence of content, we'll see if that works. But Willie, I'm not sure, man. With OBS, I'm not sure. I would need to know some more details on that. Let's see here. Go to YouTube review. Go to YouTube Live dashboard to control your stream. edit your stream title. I'm not sure. Let's see, studio mode. It's really weird. It's really strange. Yeah, so I'm using Streamlabs, and for some reason the chat's not pulling up correctly, which is that's fine. No worries. No worries on that at all. I can handle that. I like watching back editing videos. Yeah, mine may not be as interesting, though, because I do with screencasting, it may not be as cool. But you know what? It may give some people some stuff. Are you going to keep this live stream up as a replay? I'm not sure, Beanie. Should I? That's a good question. Dan, what's going on? Dan, Creator Fundamentals in the chat. He is my live streaming hero, the guy that I look up to with quality of streams. Dan is one of those people who just knows what he's doing, and you can tell it. So everyone, if you haven't already, go sub to Dan. He's got some awesome stuff. The Home Handyman, I'm used to Windows Movie Maker because it is easy to edit with, the voice graph showing right before the video. It's so basic. What do you think another good video editor is that will show voice graph? Final Cut does to a certain extent, but not like what you're talking about. I'm not sure. Let me just dive into it here. Let me just dive into kind of where in Camtasia, kind of what I'm going to be doing today with the screencast today. What's up, Trap Club? How are you today? And so make sure that's on the desktop. Yeah, all my stuff's kind of where I want it. All of the legwork is already done. Hey Dan, how are you doing this morning? I think you should, or at least unlisted for the subscribers who like to watch alone to this kind of video. Mine may not be as cool as what other people's are. I really hope that I can add some spice, and answering these questions could be fun. All right, so let's go ahead and add the video here. So as you can see, this is like Camtasia. This is what I love to do, and then I go back into like Premiere and add animation and stuff when I really want to, if that's something that I've got going on. I used to use Windows Movie Maker right up to my 10K mark, so it is workable. Yeah, I've used Windows Movie Maker. I don't know. Dan said I'd trim it up a bit and leave it up. I may do that. I don't know. Dan, have you found that when you live stream that you lose subscribers? Like that day, like the subscriber count is either way lower than what it normally is, or you end up losing more than like on a normal basis. I don't know. Maybe that's something that it's in my head. Maybe not. I'm not sure. That's just something that I thought maybe, again, it may be in my head. It very well could be. All right, I'm going to shrink Streamlabs because it doesn't seem to be working the way that I want it to work. It doesn't need to be cool. I just like watching how people work. You can learn a lot from observing other people's workflows. I think so. All right, so we're going to dive in here. This video is an Adobe Audition 2019 overview. And so I'm going to pull in my intro here. I'm going to see if you guys can hear this. Whoa, that's going to be really loud. Beanie. Nick says he always loses subs after a live stream. Yeah, I assume it's probably the norm. You might, but they probably aren't the kind of followers you want anyway. I think you're probably right, Dan. I actually think you're right. Aren't. Yeah, Dan. I know it is extremely early, and so typing, well, for the East Coast, it's almost 9 o'clock now. It's not too early. It's not too bad. All right, I need my desktop audio, I need to reduce that to where it's not so overbearing. Let's see how loud that is now. There we go. Maybe it's just loud to me. There we go. All right. Got the old intro going on there. Pipsta and Enigma Productions. What's the best way to learn After Effects and get better at editing in general? I use Premiere Pro at the moment, but want to learn AE. Honestly, After Effects, for me, and I'm very much a novice, but I do know and I have dabbled in After Effects. I just go to YouTube, and there's a bunch of guys that I watch and learn from. And so with that being said, I would just get on YouTube, type in Adobe After Effects for Beginners, and start taking notes. Maybe even go to Lynda or what's the other one that I've been using lately? Skillshare. And take a class, take a course. There's some value in improving and kind of investing into yourself. So that's kind of what I would do. I follow. So what do you think about a more powerful editor? Have you tried Premiere Pro, or are you running a Mac or a PC? That's kind of what I always ask people. I like Premiere, but when I do my wedding videos, I really do enjoy Final Cut. Final Cut for me for wedding videos. I think it's because I have all my LUTs and my colors and all of that good stuff. All right, so. All right, let's not play that again. That's kind of getting annoying. Let's make the tracks bigger here. That's one thing about Camtasia that I don't like is that, hopefully you guys can hear me okay. They should make these tracks way, and you're going to see my OCD-ness come into play. And so, like, a lot of times I'll label tracks and, all right, there we go. All right, now let's take a look at our transitions, and I like to play around with these, see which ones are different. DaVinci Resolve is powerful and free. I cannot speak on that one, but I've heard good things. Will it show the voice graph like Windows Movie Maker? I find it easy to edit. Home Handyman, what do you mean like the voice graph? Are you talking about like where it shows like the waveform like going up and down? Is that what you're referring to? Maybe I don't understand. I haven't used Movie Maker in a long time. Final Cut magnetic timeline uses Premiere Pro, has a magnetic timeline I'm not aware of. The timeline is easier to manipulate within Final Cut, so I do agree with that. Yeah, I do agree with that. Most people drink coffee in the morning. I drink Chick-fil-A sweet tea. Especially when I got to take people. Roblox Master Pro, welcome. How are you? Welcome, welcome. All right, so now I got to bring in my audio cue to cut that. I have not brought in my audio yet. Okay. So as you can see, what I like to do is on my Google Drive, I create folders for all of my videos, and I upload it to the cloud. My scripts, my audio, the actual video footage that I've either shot or that I've recorded from my computer. And so I'm going to go ahead, and this is going to be Adobe Audition 2019 full tutorial. All right, and then we'll just drag any associated files into that folder, and then I drag that into my completed videos when I am done. Hello, greetings from Holland. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out today. If you got any questions, YouTube, podcast, entrepreneurship, anything like that, we're here just chatting with each other, hopefully helping each other out. Going to be editing a video as we do that. All right, I want to download the audio here. Download anyways. And just so you know, you can't see it now, but behind me is my audio recording bay. This is my nicer microphone. You probably can't really see it right now. I record all of my audio on my Mac Pro, and then right now, because this is my streaming PC, I'm streaming from the PC, so I'm having to bring everything over, but it's not that big of a deal, right? All right, so I need to go in here and bring in my audio. There we go. All right. I do like the auto snapping from within Camtasia. That's pretty cool. So what I always do is I always record and start at the same time as my video. So I will select these two, and I will just kind of really quickly drag this over to where I know I start. There we go. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Can you guys hear me okay? I just want to make sure my microphone, everything looked to be leveling out just fine. I just wanted to make sure that The old Shure microphone is working. I'm from Kenya. Well, welcome from Kenya. Yeah, I figured I'd be getting a lot of people from no West Coasters. I would say because I'm sure it's really super early there. But you never know. You never do know. Welcome from Kenya. Is there always a delay with live? There is always some type of delay. Dan, if he's still in chat, you might could find out. Exactly. I'm not sure how much delay there is as far as like seconds or minutes wise. Really not sure. But there is a delay, and you can reduce that. Beanie says, yep, coming through perfect. That's what I like to hear. All right, so let's zoom into the timeline here. Boom, bada boom, bada boom. Scroll to the left. I can see here I need to take a little more fine-tuning here to get me started. All right, now let's go back up here to transitions and see. But if you have low delay, the stream can buffer a fair bit and be unreliable. Yeah. I think there is a little bit, but there probably isn't a whole bunch. My wife is texting me, so I need to see what she's doing. Okay, somebody. It varies. There are ways to reduce it in settings. Yeah, you can go into OBS or whatever you're using and reduce it. You're right. All right, let's do... I always like Ripple. Ripple is the one that I use within Camtasia that I like the best. Let's see here where it's at. Blinds, pixelate. That's actually in... Yeah. There's a couple of good ones here. Hey, Dusty, are YouTube okay with putting links to merchandise in a pinned comment? I'm aware taking people off platform is a bad idea. I think you can link to merchandise as long as it's with your associated website. You may want to check on that. I've done it 2 or 3 times before. I just got notification the other day that I got accepted into like the merch, the Teespring program, to where I can kind of link it now on the video annotations. But I think a pinned comment is fine as long as it's within your associated website with your YouTube channel. I would just to be safe, I would do that. And taking people off platform, you're right, is a bad idea. But if it opens in a new window, they keep YouTube open. I mean, again, you could capture their email address over there. There's a lot of things you can do. What do you think of Premiere? I try it, but I cannot put CC, then only after the Premiere over and in-screen is also not to do. I don't quite understand your question, but what do I think of Premiere? I love Premiere. I use it a lot. You have to understand, most of my videos are tutorials and screencasts, and so for me, I use Screenflow, Camtasia, but I do go into Premiere and do like some animations and some different like transitional stuff. But you have to understand, kind of where I'm. The types of videos that I'm making. Oh, so you're in it too, Beanie. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm going to test out with that. I'm going to work with Teespring, see kind of what they're doing. As you can see, I'm wearing my YouTube Creators Hub shirt now. Other creators in the space are doing it a lot better than I am. So I'll probably watch what they're doing, take notes. All right, there's Ripple right here. All right, so on comes in here. I want to put a title of kind of what I want it to be here. We'll drag this over. Let's see here. I had my other video that did really well. I want to look. Oh, sorry, I meant premieres on YouTube. Yes, premieres on YouTube. Nick did a really good video, Nick Nimmin did, that I would, if I can find it, I'll link here for you. But it's whether or not you should do premieres on your channel. There's pros and cons of it. I've seen some channels do really well with it, and then others, it ends up hurting their videos and their retention. And so I don't know, maybe play around with it, see what does well, and then kind of go from there. I mean, I wouldn't try 1 or 2 times and kind of see the effect, and then kind of play around with it and see. But I think anything YouTube does to try new things, do different things, it's always going to be a good thing. Like I don't ever want them to stop innovating and trying stuff. I really don't. I want them to continually be working on stuff. All right, so if you want to see what I'm doing, I'm basically looking at my older video that I did. So I did one a couple of years ago. It performed really well. Full tutorial, getting started guide. Okay, you know, getting started guide sounds about right. I think that's kind of what I want to go with. Scott's Thoughts channel. Hey there, Dusty. What's going on? How are you? Depid 101. I love using the Premiere feature. Oh, so Depth 101. Maybe share in chat your experience with Premiere. Is kind of what you said. John said that people should not use it at any cost because it hurt his reach, but someone else did it and it improved theirs. Man, it's hit or miss. like what I've heard is it's very hit or miss. Dep, maybe you can explain. I can go to your channel, Dep, real quick and just see what you've done. Yeah, it looks like that's pretty cool. Yeah, so maybe you could share with everyone kind of your experience. I don't know. I found it kind of hit or miss. Adobe Audition CC 2019 full overview and starting guide. Actually, what did I call it? What did I call it? Getting started guide. There we go. Getting started guide. Your audience always dictates the success of any approach. Absolutely. Ginger's Doll World, welcome and good morning. Thank you for hanging out and stopping by. I get more views than a normal upload. Interesting. It's only the first week. Need a month or two to get data. Yeah, data is always important. You do want to understand data and kind of what's happening. So I do agree with that. All right, so I'm going to put that there. I'm going to increase the size of the font just slightly. I think I like that formatting better. Change this to be a... Oh, nope. I want to change the color of this to be a green color like that. I do like a white text, though. There we go. That's beautiful. White text always looks better. Cristiano, how are you doing this morning? Welcome. Scott said, I've tried it before. I need to be posting the Premiere a lot earlier in the day. That's interesting. It's the timing of your upload or scheduling. Yeah, probably. It probably does have a lot to do with it. Welcome, Cristiano. Welcome to the stream. So good to have you guys here this morning. Wow, a lot more people showed up way earlier than I thought. That's awesome. All right, so we're going to bring that in here, and I will bring in with an animation. No, not an animation, a transition. I'm interested to see how it goes for much longer formatted video. Yeah, I am too. Just going to be curious. I'm curious. That's not how you say that. Let's go and let's do... I feel like the cube rotation animation or transition is just so like PowerPoint. I don't know. It just reminds me of PowerPoint. I think I'll flip this one in, and then I will slide it off to the right. All right, we're going to make it a little longer here. Duration be about 10 seconds. All right, so it kind of goes away. What do you think of Article 11 and 13? I'm not sure what you're referring to there. Maybe I'm probably out of the loop. Probably out of the loop. All right, so let me go here and just a little further. I need to zoom out of my timeline just a bit. Got disconnected. I'm back. Welcome back, Trap Club. Thanks for hanging out with us today, stopping by. I need to figure out, hey, Dan, if you're still here, before you head off, I know you probably got work you're about headed to. I'm not sure if you've used Streamlabs OBS. I really like the features, but I really would like to use the live dashboard. But for some reason, the chat doesn't come up over in the right-hand side over there. Is there a way or something that I'm doing that that maybe I'm not I'm not doing correctly to where it doesn't show up. Just curious. EU new directives on copyright law. I honestly I don't want to speak on that, Ed, because I don't know it very well. I don't want to speak on that because I'm not sure. Do you have some ideas to do collaborations with other channels that are not in your niche? For example, collab with you and me. I do painting tips, and it's not the same niche. You probably want to stay in your niche because when you're going to collab with someone, you propose to them what the benefits will be. And like right now, what would be the benefits for me and you to do a collab? Not that I wouldn't want to, but like what would be the benefits? You see what I'm saying? You really need to have a beneficial for both parties, for the person asking and the person getting and receiving the collaboration. So it really just depends. I haven't transitioned to slobs yet. Is there an option to update the chat URL? I've looked for an update in the settings to figure out if there is a way for me to go and update the settings. I can't find it. There probably is one. I don't want to mess with it right now when I'm live, but I will figure that out because the live dashboard, like just so you guys can see, like this right here is kind of showing me, I got the live stream here and then the chat, which is over here. I really want to figure out kind of settings. Let's see. Yeah, so it's probably somewhere in here. Dusty, you might want to learn more about it when you get the time. It can have a massive impact on fair use. I do want to take a look at it. Does anybody have any good links, Beanie? Can you share a couple of good links? Can you share a couple good links of Article 11 and 13? I do want to read more on that. And so maybe if I have some time today at lunch or something, I'll dive into that. Let's see. Participants, toggle timestamps. I just don't know. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Here it is. Let's see. Rendell, hey, Dusty, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Collaboration with others with the same genre or not, we can probably find some same ground to talk about. Sure, like if you're doing a podcast, but I mean, if you're doing like a collaboration with like your YouTube channel, my viewers are not going to have much interest with, not that they don't care, but they're not going to have much interest in, say, a volleyball game or, take any topic that's not what I do on my channel. It's not going to be something that they're interested in. But there's probably something here within the settings. Go to YouTube Live dashboard to control your stream. Yeah, I think maybe I just have the wrong settings. Article 11, Article 13. I've been having some great results redoing my thumbnails for older videos. Ugh, I love doing that. It's so funny seeing the videos kind of bounce up and down and you getting more success with them. It's so wonderful. I love doing that. Dan just linked me some. EU approves controversial copyright directive, including internet link tax and upload filter. Oh, wow. So the vote's not coming through until January 2019? Oh, wow. Looks like there's a lot of people. Wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna dive into it. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna dive into this article right now, but I am going to save it because I really want to read this. I want to be knowledgeable about this. I may actually read up on this and cover this in tomorrow's episode of the TUBEBUDDY Express podcast. This is some really, wow, yeah, that's unfortunate. The initial vote was approved, man. Well, all we can do is hope that the right people are in the right places, but I don't know if it's normally not the case. All right, there we go. I'm a new streamer, but I really want to learn how to edit on Premiere. I've got some good tutorials on Premiere, and some other people do as well. So I'm going to be giving you. Yes, I do have tutorials. If you're just getting started with Audition, or if you know it slightly and you want to get. Here, I'll turn the. I'll turn the desktop audio down a little bit so you guys don't have to hear. There we go. Sorry if I brought that up. No. It's I've been so busy lately with some work stuff, and I've kind of had some stuff kind of drop the ball on some stuff, and I've been meaning to. I heard someone tweeted about it, and I should have looked into it a while back, but no, Ed, that was, if you're in the business that I'm in, you got to know about that kind of stuff. And like Dan said, that's really bad for business. It really is. And it is scary for creators. Honestly, that's I don't want to think about it too much right now, or it will depress me. So I use Mailchimp, yes. See right there, I flubbed up right there. So normally I wouldn't cut out something like that, but I flubbed up pretty bad there. So split. So I will go in and fix that. Let's see. Do you do any automation on Mailchimp? I'm working on getting automation set up right now for my family's business e-commerce store that we run through Shopify. I'm having to learn about automation, and it's so frustrating. I feel like there's probably a better alternative to Mailchimp. I know all of the big gurus in entrepreneurship, they use ConvertKit. They use a lot of things like that. It's just expensive. It's really expensive. And if you have a small list, I automate out. So I have an automation that when I ask people to be a guest on my podcast, I send them out. You know, I have 50 or 60 people I email at the same time, put them on a list. And then the follow-up emails are automated. Like 3 days later, if they don't respond, hey, maybe this got caught in your spam box or whatever. And then the third time is if they do respond, then I'll send something with all the details that I need. And then I'll start doing the actual personal interaction with them. Mailchimp's okay. Mailchimp's okay. ConvertKit probably is better. See, do you guys hear how I said that? Adobe Audition. That's the thing is, even when you go and take like 3 or 4 takes on audio, and when you're recording, it doesn't matter. You're gonna say something. You're gonna say something that sounds ridiculous. Oh man. That is what I want to learn. I used to. Can you do a tutorial with good steps, step by step, about this? About Mailchimp? Yes, absolutely. Beanie, throw in some change your way, because why not? Beanie, you didn't have to do that, man. You're always so supportive. Thank you so much for that, Beanie. I really appreciate that. You've been a great friend and a great supporter for a long time, and it means a lot to me. Thank you so much for your support. Really do appreciate it. Also, something I'm working on is my YouTube memberships. I got an artist. I've hired them 2 days ago. They're going to be designing my little icons. So my little icons that will be like beside people who are members for the channel. I'm going through watching all of Tim Smoyer's stuff on like what he did to kind of help him with his memberships. But I think I've already gotten like, I don't know, 10 or 15 members of the channel, and I haven't done anything for them. And so I feel really bad. And I don't even know if they knew what they did. I don't know if YouTube's done a good job. but maybe, you know, I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Did you guys see the notification come up? Yeah. Okay, it came up when he donated. Sweet. So yeah, with the membership, you're gonna have like a little like a color, like a animated, not an animated, but like a cartoonized, so that's even a word, play button by your name. And then if you're a member for like, I don't know, 3 months, then it turns like yellow. And then like if you're a member for like a year, it turns like a rainbow color. I don't know. I've got some really cool ideas in place, and Discord's gonna be a part of it, and I'm still working on being better at that. So, anywho. All right, but Beanie, thank you, man. You didn't have to do that. That was very, very. I'm very appreciative of that. All right, so. I do think I want to zoom here a little bit. Man, that's one thing about Camtasia that I just love even more than I do Screenflow, is that you can just basically go to the animation section here and basically go right here and choose the zoom, and as soon as you zoom in, it adds an animation effect, and you can kind of see and fine-tune kind of what you want to do. There, I'll leave it about like that. All right, so then I want to scale to fit. There we go. Takes it back out. I just realized I covered a fifth of the timeline now. LOL. I love it. Nothing wrong with that. I'm a bit worried about one day getting access to it because I'll want to do a live stream, but concerned my internet won't be up to par. Yeah, you always tell me that your internet is really bad. I wish I could do something. I wish I could give you good internet. Doug, a rare Dusty Porter. Doug, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you. I know, right? This is something new I'm trying out. I don't know if it's going to be something that works. We'll see. We shall see. It's really fun. I've had a lot of fun so far, which is cool. Ed, can I ask a question? I'm doing research on this for my new topic for my content. Absolutely. Any question, man. Thanks for the time. I have to go put some wallpaper. Absolutely, man. Thanks for stopping by so early this morning. This has been great so far. Doug, what are you up to, man? How's life treating you right now? Wow, that audio is not good coming from the computer. Ed says brand deals. Brand deals or sponsorships. How did you get yours if you had one? So, when I was a smaller channel, I would reach out to people. I would email them, I would contact them, and I would it takes courage to go out and put together a good pitch. To where you say, hey, my name is Ed, my name is Dusty, John, Susie, whatever, and say I'm very interested in working with your company. Here's what I have to offer. You got to know your analytics. You got to know your data. If you know all of the deets and all of that stuff for your channel, you can pitch that, make it look very visually appealing. And what I would do, brand deals and sponsorships, I mean, I know they're different, but realistically, you want people to partner. That's what I call it, a partner with your channel. That's like TubeBuddy. When I approached Phil and those guys at TubeBuddy, it worked out real well because when I emailed him, he said, I've been looking for someone to do a podcast for me. So kind of the stars were aligned. And so it really just depends on where you're at in your channel's growth, but it's really about going out and reaching out to people and finding the people who meet the requirements of what your audience is going to want. Doing great, Doug, man. I'm so glad you decided to stop by. Sorry, Dusty, have to leave, have some session with some friends. Absolutely, man. Thanks for stopping by. It's warming up here into the weekend, though. Yes, it is Thursday here, and I'm so ready for the weekend. We've got a trip planned. We are taking my daughter to a pumpkin farm where they have like all kind of like rides and slides and different things like that. I think she's going to have an absolute blast. All right, so this... Yeah, I don't really want to do it that way, but that's how I'm going to have to handle it right now. This was a long project. I recorded this audio for a company. It's like 13 minutes of audio. Took me like 4 hours. I had to like get up, go get 2 bottles of water. I was getting so tired. Really advanced mixing, though. Do I really use that much? Maybe, I mean, I do, but I don't know. I'm going to keep that in there. A 4-hour video, Beanie? I do not envy you, my friend. Do you guys call that the hamburger icon? Like I've heard that it called that the hamburger icon. So these little three lines right here. I don't know where I heard that. 3 hours of inking. That sounds miserable for me. Oh man. My daughter is showing a little bit of interest in art and drawing, and she's actually fairly decent for a 3-year-old. At least I think she is, but of course I'm her dad. But my wife's really artistic, and so anytime she draws something, she's like, "Daddy, draw me a turtle, draw me a this or that," and it's just I hate it for her because anything I draw does not resemble what she wants it to be. Excuse me. Editing is torture? Yeah, I bet. Ed, thank you for answering my question. I have to go, but before I leave, I'll give you a thumbs up. Thank you so much, Ed. I appreciate you stopping by. Don't forget to come hang out again, and I really appreciate your support. Thanks for hanging out with us. Really do appreciate that. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm not sure if I explained that very well. Ed, can you be my mentor? Man, I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that, but I'm always here for you to ask questions. You can comment on any of my videos. Hopefully, I'll be doing more live streams like this. I want to get back on a regular schedule, and so if that's the case, you can always hop in here and ask me any question, and I'll be willing to help you. My podcasts are always out there for you to listen to, but sure, I'll help you any way that I possibly can. Auntie's advice: how do I link my new camera to OBS? Are you using OBS or using Streamlabs OBS? Just out of curiosity. If you want to link it to OBS, it's fairly, shouldn't be that difficult. Let me see. I might can pull this up. I'm not sure if this will interfere with anything. Maybe or maybe not. Let me see. Oh, now my mouse is all funky. Uh-oh. What have I done? Have I broke it? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. So, oh, Streamlabs OBS. Okay. How many months has it been since your last live stream solo? Feels like a lifetime ago. It was a hot minute, Beanie. It has been months and months, possibly a year. I don't know. It's been forever. I had a good habit of doing them, and to be honest with you, not that it got counterproductive, but there were times where it just turned into kind of a promotional fest. And I think that by doing, is that the wrong one? I didn't know there was a difference. Which one should I use? No, Streamlabs OBS is great. I just didn't know if you were using regular OBS. Here is Streamlabs OBS right here. Then if we get bigger and we go into our editor, oh, you're going to see a bunch of weird stuff here because I'm live streaming. But what you're going to want to do is right here where you see sources, click the addition symbol. There's the addition symbol, and then what you want to do is you want to go and find the one where it says video capture device. Click the video capture device, go to add source, and then you're going to need to find your webcam. Add new source, label it your webcam, and then it should come up right here. That's weird how it shows up. No, Streamlabs OBS is fantastic. Is that the... No, it's not the wrong one at all. No. I've actually partnered with them. Speaking of partnerships and whatnot, they've actually decided to sponsor my channel, and I am working on a podcast called Twitch Chats. That's going to be interviews with Twitch streamers. I thought that was a really unique name. Twitch Chats. Yeah, I think the channel reviews, while fun, I think these are probably more interesting long term. I think I'm still going to do channel reviews. I may just implement them within like these, within the editing. It gives me something to do while I chat. And it helps me to get some stuff done. I don't even see sources on my menu. Make sure you're in the editor. You've got to be in the editor. You can't be under live or you can't be on anything but editor. So there's 5 tabs up there: dashboard, chatbot, themes, editor, and live. You want to be under editor and then go from there. Plus, I'm not that great at editing yet, so I have plenty to learn in terms of editing, design, and thumbnails. I'm pretty good at. Yeah. Everybody probably, there's different things that everybody is probably better at. I think that with the live streams that I'm going to do, I want to play around with it, and I want to see. The Streamlabs channel should have a tutorial, I suspect. Yes, I think they probably do. I'm actually working with them, and a couple of my videos possibly will be going on their website soon. Thank you. Look at that. Auntie's advice. You are so welcome. That's what I'm here for. Right, I'm here to solve the world's problems when it comes to Streamlabs OBS. Oh, that's awesome. Hopefully it helped you out. Thanks for stopping by. Listen to what I say here. I didn't mean to say this. Get in here, get dirty. Like, I'm talking about audio. That was terrible. That was a completely flub on my part. Do I delete that or do I leave it in? Yeah, I'm taking that out. No, I'm not. Just forget it. So when you're in editor, go down to where you see sources, the box there, click the addition symbol. And then you're going to see one that says video source or video. Click on that, and then if your webcam is plugged in correctly, it should automatically pop up. Beanie, yeah, that was terrible, wasn't it? It's embarrassing. Eden's, yeah, I mean, whenever I did channel reviews, I always did. I did anybody who supported me and wanted to be a part of kind of what we were doing. So I didn't discriminate. I don't know why I call them hotkeys. It's a keyboard shortcut. I don't know what's going on. Auntie's advice. Oh my God, it worked. Hey, listen, I told you that's why I'm here, helping you out. Super Monkey 1964. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. When you said, "Oh my God, it worked," it makes me think of my daughter. She is 3, and I've been teaching her when my wife is not around to say "OMG." And it never comes out as OMG. She says it as MOG, and it's the cutest thing. It's so hilarious. So good. That's a good point for editing too. Like when you edit a lot, you're gonna know what certain things look like. Like I know this little bit here in the audio, that's gonna be when I breathe in. I can also tell when things are kind of like pops and things like that. Auntie's advice, do you have a phone number to walk me through this? No, I don't have a phone number, but here's what I do have. Let me show you this right here. Let me just go ahead and I've got something just for you. I've got a video for you I want you to watch. And I promise if you cannot get through it after you watch this, let's see what I can find for you here. Copy link. There we go. All right. Watch this video right here. Watch that video right there. I think you'll I think you'll find it. Beanie said a tutorial link. Absolutely, Beanie. Absolutely. If you have any questions after that, you just let me know. I mean, I get it, right? Like this whole streaming thing it can be extremely difficult. Like it's not only can it be difficult, it can be extremely frustrating. Like it can be extremely frustrating. And I get it. Like I know it can be. Like setting up Streamlabs, setting up OBS, all of that stuff. If you have no experience or you're not a tech person, like that can be so frustrating to deal with. Miradul4567, hello, how are you? I see Aditya, or Aditi, I can't pronounce your name. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Maybe that's something that I should do, is offer that. Let's see. Okay, I subscribed to you yesterday, and I'm so glad I did. Oh, look at that, a new subscriber coming in the live stream. Hey, welcome. I'm so glad you did as well. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream, and I can bring some value to you and your channel. That is the goal. It can be really tricky. It really can be. You have a huge headache. I need to delete that little. I don't even know what that is. It's like a little breath. Dusty, from the last 2 months, my day starts with your podcast. Thanks for that awesome interviews. Hey, look at that. A listener of the podcast. That's how I like for you to start your day, man. Make sure you tell everybody about the podcast, especially people who are interested in YouTube. I'm just glad you find it valuable. Got some really good ones coming up, too, so super cool to hear you say that. Yeah, that would be cool, right, Beanie? Like to figure out how long you've been subbed to someone? How old your email notifications are? That's pretty good, too, though. What happened here? See, this is how I know when I mess up. I leave a big space. Oh, it's because I messed up. I didn't know where I didn't know where I was going. My script got messed me up. Now your screen is blurry, like your webcam screen or your actual desktop screen. That's not what you do. How do I cut this, though? Oh, I can cut it there. I started recently. Yes, I find it useful. It's 90 episodes now. Well, that's awesome. I'm so glad. Focus. I'm curious to see what she's referring to, though. I recently went looking for that and was disappointed not to find it. Yeah, I would like to give them some. I would like for them to give us some more. Yes, the webcam and desktop. That's not. That shouldn't be happening. Try to unplug and plug your webcam back in. Let it reconnect. Your desktop should definitely not be blurry. What kind are you using? A PC or a Mac? What kind of computer are you using? There we go. That's the cut that I wanted to make. Let's zoom in here just a little bit on this. Let's go in here. Let's kind of bring it into the keyboard right about there. Looks about right. Let's see how that transition looks. Beautiful, beautiful. So you're using a PC. You're using Streamlabs OBS. What kind of webcam do you have? Is it a Logitech, like a C920, C922? I know I'm asking a lot of tech questions here, but it's kind of like tech support. I gotta know all the things that you that you have. Heather, what's going on, Heather? The reseller, how are you today? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Auntie's advice, C920. Yeah, Beanie's right. Maybe you change your whatever you call it. Here's what I want you to do: start a new. I guess you'd call it a stream or whatever you want to call it. Over on the right where it says system. Over there where you see scenes, just start a new scene. Completely start a new scene and start again. It shouldn't be coming up as blurry, either of them. I need to learn how to edit in the middle, take something out, or cut. What software are you using? Beanie is right. Auntie's advice, your internet may have something to do with why it's blurry. Maybe the bandwidth is bad, but I think right now that shouldn't be affecting you, because in the editor section you should just be able to see your scene, and it has nothing to do with bandwidth. So maybe take a look and see. Heather says, can YouTube cut through their Creator Studio? I use iPhone or Mac. Now, I haven't used they actually got rid of the old video editor within YouTube. And so with that being said, there's really not much you can do with that, to be honest. So if you don't use any editing programs, you use iPhone or Mac. How are you? I know there's some on Mac. You probably could use iMovie. I mean, if you have a Mac, it should have iMovie with it. You could use iMovie. So just need to know how to cut in the middle. I can end or beginning, but not in the middle. I'm not quite sure if you're using like iMovie on your phone or you are using iMovie on your Mac. It really just depends on kind of the software that you're using. Normally, there's like a hotkey for it. Like the one that I'm using, like Camtasia, you can see here, like in the timeline, like if I go up here and I make the timeline bigger, like look at my 2 tracks here. I select a track like right here, and then the hotkey or the keyboard shortcut is S. That'll cut it. And so I just hit S on my keyboard, and now you can see I have this separate from there. I've kind of cut it in between. It's kind of what I've done. But really, it just depends. Show me on your screen, please. I don't have the ability to show you, Heather, because I don't have it linked up to my phone to be able to kind of mirror that. I just can't figure out how to drag. Are you on your phone or Mac? Tell me which one you're on. Maybe I can help you. Pisces C, hi. Is there a way you can make a particular object of footage into green screen? I mean, without doing it frame by frame. Thanks. I mean, you got to have a green screen first, right? So if you have a green screen, it's behind you. Like if it was behind me right here, I could use chroma key, and I could go into my editor and select the chroma key settings, select the color of green screen that I have, and then go and you can do it that way. But I mean, if you're editing video in post, no, you'll have to do it frame by frame. Mac like your screen. Well, see, I am using Unknown Prison. What's up? What's going on, Pam? Hi, Dusty and people. What's going on, Pam? What's going on, Unknown? How are you? But see, like I'm using Camtasia, and so Camtasia for me, you know, I just click and hold and I drag, right? Like that's how the editing works. I mean, you say you're using a Mac, but what software are you using? I mean, that would be very helpful. Because I'm streaming it from my PC right now, by the way. Uh-oh. There we go. I don't want to mess up my edit there. Unknown, I just subbed. Welcome, my friend. Thanks for the subscription. I appreciate that. Free softwares? Yes, but what's the name of the software? Ones that come with... So I guess it's iMovie? So you're using iMovie? New brands for you, nice. What's going on? iMovie or whatever other one that you're using. Okay, so with iMovie, you should be able to go to Edit, and you should be able to go to Split, or you should be able to go to Cut, or a Blade tool, or I mean, you know, something like that. And then you just click and hold the track, and you just drag it across where you want it on the timeline. What happens when you try to click and drag? What is it? What happens? And there should be... Let's give this guy a little... All right, here it comes. You want to cut the video? You want to make a clip? Right click, split clip. That's going to be where you start. You're going to right-click, split clip. I mean, I haven't been on iMovie in forever. Trust me, I will be looking at your videos all day. I'm determined to get better videos to my subs. Thank you. No, thank you so much for hanging out with us. That's awesome. Your voice is so deep. I like that. Oh, well, thank you. You can also do basic trimming in QuickTime. Yes, you can. Doug is much better, probably. He could probably help you out with that more. As Doug probably has... I mainly stream on Twitch. I almost have 60 followers. I feel happy. That's awesome. So if you want to cut something out, you just split the clip on each side, right? So you split the clip. So like, let's say you want to split the clip. Watch what I'm doing right here. I'll make it big for you again. I'm going to split this clip right here, okay? Then I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to split the clip right here. Now I have this little guy that I want to remove, so you select him, and then you hit backspace or delete, and you're good to go. And if it's something smaller, like a cuss word, or you want to edit out, you'll just have to zoom in more, split on one side, split on the other, select the part you want to remove, and then delete that. So, Heather, I hope that helped. I really do. Yes. Okay. That's wonderful. I like it. I'm using more Final Cut Pro 10, but iMovie should be fairly easy. Yeah. I need lots more practice. That's all right, Heather. How come my sub didn't come up on alert box? Unknown. It may be a little delayed, but it should come up very soon. Thank you, Heather, for stopping by. Hopefully, we were able to help you out. Oh, no. I needed to. See, I got caught up with what you guys were doing. Blade either side, then delete the middle bit. Yep, that's correct. See, I didn't. I got to go here and figure out where I need to come back out. Right there should be good. So we'll go here. We shall scale to fit. Boom, right back where we want it to be. All right, so let's go ahead and go back up to where we want it to go, right around here. No, wait a minute. Why is it? Oh, no, it's because I clipped all this stuff. Oh, no. Yeah, so I think if I go here. I think if I select, no, this is not good. Do it again. What do you mean do it again? Super Monkey, YouTube is best for tutorials on just about anything. Agreed. You can also type your query into Google and usually get pointed. Yeah, that's why my channel has hung around for as long as it has. When you do tutorial videos, when you're doing how-to content, I always tell people you want to sprinkle in the tutorial content into your channel. What did you say? I had to mute my desktop audio for a second. I said there's a delay that happens on a stream, and so sometimes the subs don't come in quickly. Auntie's advice, I just subbed to Doug 2. You will hear from me again, I'm sure. Well, thank you for hanging out. That's awesome. What title for YouTube videos should I search to search that cut editing? I would just search for iMovie full tutorial, and I would watch an iMovie tutorial all the way from the beginning to the end, and just really take notes and take in everything that the person's saying, so you can learn kind of what they're doing. I gotta fix this. This is not good. Let's see here. See, I was helping you guys, and now I got to go here and figure out what have I done. You know what I can do though? I can just go here and scale to fit. Is that going to mess me up, though? No, it's not going to mess me up. Okay. There we go. Thanks. I'm already subbed. That's amazing. I'm so glad you're subbed. Really do appreciate that. Appreciate the support. All right, let's go here. Scale to fit. There we go. I think I'm sensing a new form of revenue for me here, Beanie. Maybe I can come on these live streams for a few hours and just do tech support, help people with all their questions for Superchat, and basically just get paid for my my services. What do you think, Beanie? What do you think about that? Yeah, pinning 2 comments would be awesome. Heather, yes, tech support. I'm telling you, I'm trying. And his advice. I would pay. Oh man, that's hilarious. I think I've found a new business model. A new business model. LOL, you say that now, in a month's time, you'll wish you never came up with the idea. I don't know. It's kind of fun, though. I'm a tech person, though, so maybe that's just me. You're right, though. It would get old fast. Super Shala, hi. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out. Like that look Daryl had after he started his 24 hours. Yeah, Daryl, he was probably thinking, why in God's name did I say I was going to stream 24/7? I wonder how that impacted his channel too. Hex, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. There's always new things to learn. That's right, Heather. Especially with technology, it's always changing. You ignored my question. I said, is there any tips that I could take in place on Twitch? There's a couple of things that I would tell people on Twitch starting out. Number one, you're going to start out with very few people in your stream, and so you've got to learn how to talk to yourself. I had to learn that on YouTube. Nobody came in here. I had to learn how to talk to myself, look at the camera, interact with chat. Number two would be make sure you have your technology sorted out before people start coming in. The one thing people will not put up with is not being able to hear your voice through the microphone or not being able to understand or see the game that you're playing. And then the third piece of advice I would give you is play an obscure game. Don't go on there and say, oh, I'm going to play Fortnite and I'm going to get rich like Ninja. That's not how this whole thing works, okay? Play a smaller game, get to the top of the list for that specific game, and you'll get more people kind of funneling in. And then if you really want to do this long term, I wouldn't point myself on one game, right? I wouldn't rely on one game. I would become more of a variety streamer, because what happens is that people will only come watch you for one game, and that's going to end up hurting you in the long run. And so those are kind of my few things. Learn to talk to yourself and not care about current views. Yeah, you got to learn how to talk to yourself. Like right now, there's almost 20 people in here, so I'm going to have people to interact with. But if there was like one or two people and they're just going to be lurking in chat, they're not going to be actually communicating with me. I've got to learn how to fill time. I've done some radio, so it's a little easier for me. YouTube's good. Twitch is more for video game content for gamers and different things like that. So yeah, there is a place for the two. I want to start streaming on both though. I like to play games. So Twitch, I just don't have a following over there yet. You do have a radio voice. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I take that as a compliment. Yep, that's what makes some new live streamers awkward. I think every streamer needs to be aware of that right off. Yeah, you've got to be able to talk to yourself. That sounds weird, but you really do need to. YouTube is where I stay. Yeah, I mean, stay where you're comfortable. YouTube has everyone. Twitch does not. Not yet, but they're getting there. Twitch is a huge market for what they do. I'm surprised a YouTuber with 200 has a SM7B. Isn't that mic like $400? To be honest with you, this is my less expensive microphone. I got this one for $300. The one behind me here, this guy right here. You can't really see him. This is what I do voiceover. So I do voiceover work for clients, and this is actually, I always forget the number. This is a Neumann TL103. This microphone is almost $1,000. And so that microphone is definitely. My widget is clear, but my main screen is not. Foul Fish, what's going on? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. I kind of think people should try to record an hour-long video without going live and see if they can fill the empty space. Yeah, it might be helpful. You're right on that, Beanie. It might very well be helpful. YouTube will outrank, so that's where you'll find me. Yeah. Obviously, that's why I'm here. I love YouTube. I'm going to zoom into the timeline here because I do want people to see. I want people to be able to see how I navigate. Dusty coughs and I cough. Sorry, it's contagious. Guys, me and Dusty are going to watch Venom in 5 minutes. I have not seen that. I have not seen Venom, but I think eventually I'll see it. It's insane that a mic can be $1,000. Yeah, it is insane. But the difference in quality is, you can definitely tell the difference in quality. Unknown, I got to go. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Absolutely. Cristobal, the live stream is ending in 2 minutes. No, it's actually not ending in 2 minutes. So, oh man, there's always that one person in a live stream. It seems like. No, I think I actually want to zoom in a little further on the timeline. Venom is hilarious. Yeah, I do want to see it at some point. Maybe I delete this one and let this one be the edit here. Yeah, I like that one better. Yeah, it's my wife and I have been meaning to watch the new give you guys a pro tip. We downloaded the Redbox app on our Apple TV, and we just been, because whenever I rent a movie from the Redbox for like $1, and this is their business model, right? You never bring it back, so the movie does not cost you $1. It ends up costing you $3, $4, $5, $6, however long it takes you to bring it back. But the Redbox app, it's like $3 for a movie, and you're done. You don't have to worry about going or coming, and you can do as many of the movies as you want. And we're actually going to be renting, hopefully soon, the second installment of the Jurassic World series. Really excited about that. Yeah, the Blue Yeti is a fantastic microphone. I need to fix this here. I didn't know about the Redbox app. Yeah, the Redbox app is amazing. All right, so I need to up this audio. I don't really know why I recorded it this way, but I did. Let's see. There we go. See, I should have recorded my computer audio there because that's my microphone picking up the actual audio. Never do that. That's a pro tip. Never do that, by the way. Boom, boom. Hey, Beanie, quick question. I was considering selling these shirts. They're like long sleeve shirts that have the logo, the YouTube Creators Hub logo on it. Do you think people would be interested in buying these if I put the merch out on the channel and link it in the podcast episodes? Something I was thinking about. I need to cut this little breath out there. I got a little breathy there. The cinematography and music score of Jurassic World 2 were fantastic, though. Yeah, I'm excited about watching it. I know some people say it's not as good. I understand that. I really liked the first one, so we shall see. Just do it. I am, Heather. I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to do it. Just do you. That's right. You can always put the merch out and see how it goes as long as it's print on demand. You don't have, if no one buys. Yeah, it is print on demand, so I wouldn't be out anything. So you're right. And go here and go to scale to fit. There we go. I saw a shirt today. What? Let's see here. I go all night. Correct. Yeah. Some people wear some interesting clothes, that's for sure. All right, we're getting towards the end of this video here. I'm going to export it, and I'll walk you guys through how I upload and do all that good stuff too. Trident Lion, hey Dusty, love the TUBE podcast. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out the stream. I appreciate the feedback. I hope you enjoy them, and that's why I create them, man, for people like you. So you didn't actually edit to video, just the waveform. No, this actually is the video. It looks like it's the waveform, but like what you're seeing here, this is the actual screen, because it looks like that because I'm doing an Adobe Audition. So Adobe Audition as far as like the video goes. So I'm going in, zooming in where I need to zoom in, going in, cutting where I need to cut. Oh wait, it's a tutorial that you're editing. Yeah, so with the tutorial, it does kind of look like it's very like a video within a video. But yes, no, it's like a waveform down here, but it does get confusing. I'm gonna cut the end here. Cristobal, I'm back. What's up? Nicholas T, how many years have you been editing for? Man, I've been doing this now for a long time, going on 8 years on YouTube, in some way, not necessarily on this channel that I'm on now. And then I've been a wedding videographer for almost, man, I've been a wedding videographer for 3 years now. So I actually think I'm going to be doing some streams soon, maybe next week, where I'm editing a wedding video. And possibly letting you guys in on that. I think that would be something cool, right? Being able to see kind of how I piece together a wedding video. All right, so I want to put the outro music now. So I've got some music. This is the music that I got from YouTube, the YouTube audio library. So it's called Ticker. I love this music. I want to go ahead and decrease the overall sound. Go ahead and do that just like this here. And I want to add a fade in. So I manually fade it in. You don't have to do this. But I'm going to. So add another point there. There we go. I paid someone on Fiverr $10 to do an intro for my channel, but I wanted them to surprise me, and it wasn't that good. Yeah, I've done work on Fiverr. Still do voice work on Fiverr. You really got to pick your people that you work with. You got to pick them very carefully, because sometimes you get something amazing, and then other times you unfortunately get trashed, which it sounds like kind of what happened to you. See, isn't that tune just amazing? Dan says, or Mike says, "Are you seriously live at this time in the morning?" I've been live for not almost two, about an hour and a half now. Yes, I went live at like 8:30 this morning, which Eastern time. I mean, look, I started work this morning at about 6:45 or right at 7 when I got back from a meeting. And so yes, I am live streaming this early in the morning. But hey, when you create like this, man, you're on the grind, and you do things. You do things when you can. Yeah, when you pay someone $10, I hate saying this, but you get what you pay for. I mean, that's what I always tell people, right? Like when you're out searching for work on the internet, you normally get what you pay for. Let's turn this up just a little bit here. Until next time, talk to you later. Isn't that so cool? Man, I love that. All right, now let's do the end card. Here's my end card, as you can see here. So I've got a place to put a video, got a place to put my subscribe button here, and then I have all my links on the side here, and that normally goes, I put this on there for 20 seconds. So the duration of this is going to be right at 20 seconds. Whoa, no. 20 seconds. About 20, right there is normally what I do. Now I'm going to take this and split the music exactly right here, drag it, and go ahead and get rid of that. And I'm going to do a fade out as well. So put it right here, and then we'll fade out. Watch the fade out. Here we go, and done. Beautiful. Now we'll do we'll do an animation. Nope, transition. Fade through to black here. Fade it to black just like that. I don't think I've ever had an intro animation. Do you do drone footage at the weddings you shoot? Absolutely, I do drone footage. I have a Mavic Pro, one of the smaller Mavics, the newer ones. Not the new ones, but the one before that. And I fly that Mavic up there. It's awesome. Mike says, I was still eating my kids' Halloween candy at 6 a.m. Yeah, we had a ton of that. My daughter, she racked up last night. Our neighborhood went all out, and she had way too much candy. Though I'm thinking of doing an end card animation. I've seen some success with the end card. All right, so now we're going to go to share. We're going to go to local file. We're going to export this 1080p MP4 file. Yep, that's fine there. And the name of the project is Adobe Audition to CC 2019 Getting Started Guide. There we go. We shall put this on the desktop. That's where I'm putting everything until I can do it. All right. Okay. Yeah, end card animations have really helped me out. They've really been a big deal for what I'm doing here. All right, so now what I want to do is YouTube channel thumbnails. There we go. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. No. I'm going to open up the... Oh, no. Okay. Now we're going to work on the thumbnail. I've got a kind of like a streamlined thing that I'm doing with my thumbnails right now. Seems to be working pretty well. Keep them all the same here with the little lines like you see here on the thumbnail that I'm doing. So I normally just go right here to like one of my thumbnails that I've worked on in the past. We'll zoom into that just a little bit. Can I zoom in just slightly a little bit more? Move it over here. Let's put this guy over here. All right, and drag this to be over here. I do my text first. Uh-oh. Look at that. That's not what I wanted to do. No. Drives me berserk not knowing how to edit my videos, yet here I'm wasting time in chat. Guess I'm still recovering from surgery, so making excuses. Hey, you know what? Chat's okay. Thumbnails are super fun to do. Yep, I've got them. I've got it almost down to a system. Let's go to layers here. There we go. Oh, it's because I didn't open up the actual Photoshop. Hey, man, making mistakes. Are you using a 4K screen, Dusty? Yeah, this is a 4K screen, yes. Yes, it is. All right, Adobe Audition CC. 2019. All right, let's minimize this text just a little bit. I want all that on one line. Dusty, you look like a baby. How old are you and your kiddo? I have 2 sons, 12 and 6. I'm 35. I am 31 years old. I'm an old man, getting older by the day, as all of us, as all of us are. Let's see here. I use Final Cut Pro 10 on a MacBook Pro, and it's stupid easy. I use Canva for thumbnails. I love Canva. Oh, Canva is amazing. Explains why your icons. Yeah, normally I would stream like. I would stream on the other monitor, so my other monitor is 1080p. Maybe next time I should do that. It would work better. All right, so I need to figure out. I'm younger than you. Come on. You got Bieber hair? Yes, yes. My wife, she likes my hair, and so normally what I do is I just she's the only one that really matters. So that's what I go for. You're younger than me, Dusty. How old are you, Beanie? Out of curiosity. I have the personality of a 25-year-old, but the body of a 105-year-old. Yeah, that's something that I'm working on as a creator and someone who sits a lot of the day. I try to go to the gym, and I've got a bike in there that I ride daily. Mr. Potato, how are you today? LOL. That's funny, huh? Full overview. Canva is free. Final Cut Pro is about $300. I bought the University Edition. Yeah, Canva is such an amazing tool. To be honest with you, I got to make sure I get this right here. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of very OCD about this. There we go. To be honest with you, Canva's probably, I would be using Canva, but I mean, I already pay for the Adobe suite of software, so I just kind of do it this way. Full overview. And let's see. Beginner's guide. Beginner's guide is a good terminology to use. Let's put it about like that there. All right, so that's where I want it. Oh. There we go. All right, now I go and I look for an Adobe Audition logo. And I shall pull this over. In 18 days, I'll be 4 years older than you. 35 years old. You don't look a day over 25, Beanie. You're aging well, my friend. I think I want to use one of the I think I want to use this one. And I need to get rid of, here we go. Here's all my layers. I want to get rid of that. Need to get rid of that. I need to get rid of that logo. There we go. You look 24. Well, thank you, Mr. Potato. I appreciate that. That's a very specific age. I get told that a lot. Hey, it's always good, man. It means you have good genes. Not like your pants, but like your genes. Mind you, the back of my head reveals all my secrets. Yes, yeah. The mini gray hairs that are coming up all over right here definitely tell my secret as well. But that is A-okay, man. That happens. All right, so file. I want to place something. Where is it at? There it is. All right. And oh, no. That was completely off kilt. Oh, what am I doing here? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, it's no. Oh, they've changed it to where you don't have to do that. That's cool. All right, so I want to add an Adobe Audition logo right here. And then I had somewhere in my videos. Okay, so I'm going to go be productive maybe. Have a good day. Look forward to seeing more editing videos, even though I learned nothing since I don't use that software. Don't forget about us beginners. Yeah, keep an eye out on the channel. These live streams are more for Q&A, for kind of interacting with chat and kind of giving me something to do in the background as I'm answering questions. And so hopefully you can help with that. Hopefully you can find something helpful there. But Heather, thank you for stopping by. So good having you here, and we'll talk to you later. I need to find CBV TV. Hey, Dusty, been listening to your podcast for a long time. First time on YouTube. What's going on, CBV TV? How are you today? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me for a little bit. I like the new icon for Photoshop. Yeah, the new icon's really cool. All the new updates this year were super good. Really enjoy them. What is a good free software that doesn't have a watermark? Music Maker, what are you using? Mike, a review of a product I don't like. Oh, the story of a YouTuber. Depends on what platform you're using, Music Maker. Windows, PC, kind of where you're at. All right, let's see here. Nope. All right, so I need a little waveform here. I just use Windows Editor. Fazan Ali, why choose the name Dusty Porter? Dusty Porter is my name. That's what the name my mother gave me, and so that's the name I'm going by now. DaVinci Resolve is one that I've been hearing a lot of good things about, Music Maker. And so check that out because that one is free, and I heard some really good things about it. Oh, nope. All right, file, place. There we go. So we shall put a little wave file down there like that there. And this space over here is kind of empty. So I want to do a little more with the empty space over here. And so I want to find a, let's see here. All right, we'll see kind of what we got here. Actually, you know what? I may go with that. I'm not sure yet. I may go with that. Oh, let's see here. Will do. Thank you. I remember this channel being named Technology Guru. Yes, Technology Guru was the initial name I gave the channel, but because I wanted to rebrand to the different stuff that I was doing personally around my name, I did that. I use gradients in my empty space. Yeah, gradients are amazing. I'm not as artistic as you, though. Will do, thank you. This is my first time here, by the way. Well, thank you, man. Thanks for hanging out and joining us today. This has been a lot of fun to do this today. Hope to do it again sometime very, very soon. Let's see here. Let's go to graphic stock, which is where I subscribe to their images there. Get me a little cartoon guy to kind of point it out here. I don't think that's my login, but maybe it is. Oh, yeah, it is. Look at that. Let's go to people. Music teacher. Vectors. People. Just so you can see what I'm doing here, I'm just searching images here. This is a site that I subscribe to called graphicstock.com. It's a wonderful, wonderful site. Sorry, I have to bounce. Have a good day and keep up the good work. Absolutely. Creative Skills Online, how are you today? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out. A lot of different people have kind of dipped in, dipped out today. This has been a lot of fun. Oh, let's see. Let's go to images here. There's lots of good images here. Vectors. Let's search for audio. Ooh, a microphone would be good. People don't understand the amount of time that goes into place. Ooh, headphones. Ooh, this would actually work out really good here. Download. Oh, I downloaded this item a long time ago. That's hilarious. All right, file, place embedded. Let's see here, downloads. Vector headphones. Let's put him behind everybody else. There we go. Actually need to there we go. No experience with DaVinci Resolve, but I don't think it's the best for beginners. Beginners should cut their teeth on iMovie. Yeah, iMovie's great, but if you don't have a Mac, then it's probably, you don't have access to it. And Windows Movie Maker, man, don't even get me started. The barrier to entry there is super hard. Not that it's hard, it's just hard to get involved. All right, I like this thumbnail a whole lot. All right, file save as. Let's go to desktop. Let's save this as Adobe Audition Getting Started Guide. All right. Always save a Photoshop version, a PSD file. Then I go and save a JPEG. Save that as well. Then get out of Photoshop. All right. Let's go to YouTube. Let's go here and upload the video. There we go. All right. And on the desktop here is the video. It should be right here is the edited version. There we go. Let's go here, go to basic info. Go ahead and apply the thumbnail. I think this is the one that I just did. All right, I want to go back and watch the one that I did. Let's see here. If we go back and take a look at my previous audition video, the titles and everything worked really well. So let's go to audition. You're getting to see my process. How to grow a new YouTube channel like mine, please check my YouTube channel. Man, I don't really look at YouTube channels right now, just unfortunately. This is not really kind of what I'm doing on this stream, but I do have channel review streams where that's something that I do. All right, let's see here. Adobe Audition CC, full tutorial getting started guide. I think I want to just use this verbiage. Oh, I think I just want to use this verbiage here. But I want to change this to 2019. Adobe Audition CC 2019. If you are a beginner or looking to learn more about Audition, this is a great starting point. Okay. Had a couple of typos there. Do you know how to put BRB offline and so on the stream by pressing a random key you design? I use something called a Stream Deck. I'm not sure if you can see this right now, but I have a Stream Deck. I can't really, it's right here. And I just have a be right back, like this one right here. See? Be right back. That's what it looks like on stream. And then I go back to my live scene. I've just created that. I created that like in... actually, that one you just saw was one from Streamlabs, so you can download them for free for them. All right, so let's look at what I use for tags for this video. I think because I can use basically the same thing because it performed really well for me. Oh yeah, all those tags are great. Here we go. Let's see here. Audition 2019, Adobe. Audition, new Adobe Audition. Okay. So I think those will work in there. I don't really want to premiere this video, to be honest. Good question. I suppose you can't hook that up on Google Plus. I don't think so. I mean, I'm not 100% positive, but I don't think so. All right, so I have my thumbnail. That's done. All right, so in monetization, so you have sponsored cards now. That's the new thing that you can do. Non-skippable display ads. Those are required. I wanted to show you guys a question I've been getting a lot on the podcast is how to place ads if you are a partner. And so we're going to publish the video now. Ooh, real-time keyword research. Yeah, that one. I already did the research previously, and I built this video around a keyword, and that was Adobe Audition. Google Hangouts, not Google Plus. Yeah, I don't think you could do it with. I mean, I guess you could. I wouldn't recommend it. All right, so now I'm not going to show you all of this because I know you guys are probably getting bored of seeing my processes here. But now, if we go back to my videos here, I show you kind of what I do beyond this point. All right, so I got the video here. I know it looks the way that I want it to look here. Actually, you know what? With my screen being this way, I can actually zoom in. Maybe zoom in just a little bit. There we go. Oh no, because it's zooming in my other one. I don't want to do that. So basically what I'll do now is I'll use the TubeBuddy tool to basically handle everything that I do. And so now what I'll do is I will go here and I will go to in-screen annotations and I will adjust my end screens. Just got the notification. That's awesome. And so I'll go and I'll add a video or playlist. The one that I do is I do best for viewer. I'm testing this out and I'm seeing if this really does work and it shows people what's kind of best for them on my channel. And then I'll go and add a subscribe button, which is my little icon here, and I'll put it right here. It fits very much perfectly within my end card. And then I'll save the changes once I get my end card done there. All right, and then once it's saved and it says all changes are saved, I will go back to my video manager. All right, and then once I'm back here on the video manager, I've already got two comments on the video. That's hilarious. Let's take a look here. I normally go and pin a comment. I watched you publish this live. That's hilarious. Then I've got someone here already saying thank you. That's funny. There's no way they could have watched that video. But Beanie, I understand your situation. Normally what I do is I go and I watch the first part of the video to make sure it's kind of the way that I want it to be. Like the video, because why not?
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Dusty here.
There we go.
I'm going to be doing a full getting started guide, tutorial, overview, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, so then I go through here, and I normally add if I have another video I want to link them to, normally what I would do is I would go and I would, type in that here, and I would pin that comment on this video. But for the purposes of this video, I think what I want to do is I want to just have them an option to subscribe or listen to the podcast or something like that. So I think what I would do is I would put like subscribe for more, and then I would go up here, and I would go to the comment section here, and I would comment, and then I will pin that comment. I'll heart the comment, and I'll go here, and I'll pin that comment. That way it's going to be at the top. I should have said I love this video, very informative within the first few seconds. Trust me, that happens very, very frequently. All right, so then I'll go back to my video manager once I know it's up and it's playing the way that it should be. And then I'll go here to the TubeBuddy tool here, and I will go to suggested tags, and I'll take a look and see if there's any tags that I possibly didn't pop in there. So I'll add that one. I'm not sure why that one wasn't added. 2018 would be a good one. So it's not weird to love your own comment. I love my comments all the time. L2, we'll put that in there. Okay. Save some changes. Those are just some tags that, oh, I went over. Oh, no, I can't do that. All right. Those were just some tags that maybe I had missed out on. TubeBuddy allows me to go in and take a look at all those there. And you can see I'm already ranking for a couple of keywords in there. Go back to my videos here. And then what I'll do is I will go here and I will take a look and see if there's anything else that I want to do. I'll publish it on Facebook. I'm not going to show that there. What's your name, Ahmed? My name is Dusty. How are you doing today? How long does it usually take for rankings to show? Immediately for like your name, but for like actual rankings on keywords and phrases, I found it takes 24 to 48 hours for them to show accurately. Cards. Let's go to, I want to apply a template. Oh, no, that's the wrong video. Whoop. Go here. I want to apply a template, a card template via TubeBuddy. I've got one right here that I want to do, and I'll apply that. Normally apply the card pretty quickly thereafter. Go ahead and click OK. Sweet. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, and that's it. I mean, on that video, I did a lot of work beforehand before I even went live, but that's part of it. That's kind of how it... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Nope. Here we go. And so this is the end of the stream today. I know it says intermission, but really what this means is that I'm about to end the stream. So we've been live now for almost 2 hours. Wow, the time flew by. This has been a blast. I want to do this again sometime very soon where I get on here, I chat with you guys, probably at a different time of day. I mean, it's only 10:30 Eastern time, 7:30 on the West Coast right now. And so with that being said, I understand a lot of people are not on right now, and that's completely understandable. That's people have lives. They have things they got to do. So I thank you all for stopping by. I thank you all for joining me on this editing journey today. I'll be doing more of these Q&As, more of this fun stuff. Hopefully this video will remain on the channel. I'll kind of see how it does, different tests and things like that. Beanie, thanks as always for moderating, keeping things in check on chat. I really do appreciate that. And guys, if you're watching this after the fact, don't forget you can always subscribe to the channel. Come back, watch these later on if you want to. And until next time, talk to you later.